This man hasn't eaten anything in 7 days. His party was attacked by a giant dragon when they were navigating the labyrinth, lost all their food and money, though they used magic to temporarily escape the dragon. They couldn't survive in the maze without food. Just as the group was debating their next move, another party of adventurers came fleeing past. Chasing them was a mushroom with arms and legs. The young sorceress raised her staff and took the mushroom down with one strike. Those adventurers back there must be total newbies. She scoffed, but the warrior knelt down, picked up the fallen mushroom, and planned to make it their meal for the day. The sorceress protested fiercely. She'd rather starve than eat a monster. The warrior ignored her because he'd heard the rattle of scorpions in the distance. The warrior wrapped a strip of cloth around his sword, then lowered the blade into the scorpion's den. Sure enough, a scorpion took the bait and crawled out. The warrior finished it off with a single dagger strike. Next came figuring out how to cook these ingredients. After some thought, the warrior decided on the simplest method, boiling. First, he chopped the mushroom monster into small pieces. Now it actually looks like regular food. Then he tossed the mushroom chunks and the whole scorpion into the pot. The sorceress fretted about the scorpion's venom. Boiling will neutralize the poison. A while later, the warrior picked up the scorpion and took a bite, but the taste was so terrible that he couldn't help spitting it out. Just as despair settled over the group, a dwarf appeared, one who'd lived alone in the labyrinth for 10 years. He survived by eating monsters and knew all the tricks to cooking them, a true labyrinth gourmet. First, the dwarf cut the scorpion into pieces, discarding the bitter innards and the tough tail. He also told everyone that the mushroom's best part was its stalks. With the ingredients prepped, then the dwarf casually pulled out a massive cauldron from his pack. He dumped all the ingredients inside, but still thought it needed some extra veggies, and so he sliced off some plants and moss growing on the wall. This sparked another protest from the sorceress. She absolutely refused to eat such weird-looking vegetation. Just then, a glob of green slime dripped from above. It was a slime monster. The sorceress got hit square in the face, cutting off her air. The dwarf quickly sliced the slime apart with his knife and saved her. Dried slime makes for a fantastic ingredient too, he explained. The dwarf added this new find to the cauldron. He tasted the broth and sprinkled in some secret seasoning of his own. And just like that, a dish of scorpion and walking mushroom was ready. The warrior picked up a piece of meat and popped it into his mouth. He was instantly blown away by how delicious it was. The still hesitant sorceress heard her companion's reaction. The same sorceress, who'd sworn to starve before eating monster food, finally gave in. She forced herself to take a bite, anxiety and all, and was equally stunned by the flavor. Their starving stomachs were finally satisfied. Thank the gods for opening them a brand new door.